everybody. This is Deb Constein, and I am tuning in from Madison, Wisconsin. I have RA, and I was diagnosed at the age of 13, so 43 years ago. I am here today to tell you a little bit about my biosimilar stories. And I have two of them. The first one was I was on Remicade, and I received a phone call from the nurse practitioner at my rheumatology office telling me that I was having to switch to the biosimilar for Remicade. And again, knowing enough about biosimilars, I wasn't too concerned about it, but I went in for my first infusion of the biosimilar. And meanwhile, I was very stable on my Remicade infusions, but didn't think much of it. Went in, had my first infusion, and I didn't do so well. Had all kinds of reactions, and I also ended up having to stop several months later because I started flaring like crazy. So I'm one of those instances that even though the biosimilar is very, very, very similar to the product that I was on before, it's not exactly the same. So I ended up having to stop that biosimilar, and I tried to go back to the Remicade because my insurance company let me try to go back to the Remicade, but then of course it didn't work when I switched back because the immunogenicity, how your body reacts to products, it probably took it as a foreign substance from the one that I was getting, which was the biosimilar, and never worked again. My second story is also kind of related to non-medical switching, but I was prescribed Rituxan, which I had been on a long time before. I'm 43 years into this, so I've been on every biologic and several of them for the second time. So I'm finally at my last choice to go back to Rituxan again, which is a B cell inhibitor. And I assumed my first infusion was in December, and didn't think much of it and was doing okay. And then I got a call from the hospital to reschedule my next infusions. And the scheduler said to me, you need to schedule your Ruxians appointment for the infusion center. And I said, Ruxians? I thought I was getting Rituxan. That's what my medical chart says and everything else related to that. And she said, no, the hospital stockpiles, they stockpile Ruxians. So that's what you get instead of Rituxan. So you get the biosimilar. So in this case, I did call my doctor's office, and yes, I did get Ruxian Spur in December, and I got it for the second time around in June, and it seems to be working great. I just wish they would have told me that I was getting the biosimilar versus Rituxan, which is what I assumed I was getting. So never assume, always find out for sure. And when they're reading off to you at the infusion center what you're getting, and that's the sad part too, as each time I've had Ruxians, the doctor or the nurses who are giving it to me even refer to it as Rituxan. So I just find that interesting in itself. But this time, I've had really good luck with the biosimilar. So please don't be opposed to going on a biosimilar. They are equally as effective in most cases. My first story was related to a case where it didn't work exactly the same, but this time it's working fine. So those are my biosimilar stories. Happy to share.